Here we are at Kill Devil Hill, which is actually the place that Orville and Wilbur Wright first did their historic flight in 1903. It lasted 12 seconds. It went for 120 feet. It's raining, it's windy, the visitor center is closed, but we don't care. We're going to look at where they did their first historic flight and check it out. We didn't drive this far just to look at it from the street, right, Griff? So let's take a little walk and see what we can find. Here comes Mom and Tyson, all bundled up. You can't see them though.
Hang on our umbrella because it's windy.
It is windy.
We're like, it's windy. It's windy, Griff.
So here's the visitor center, but it's closed because of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Orville has a
So here's the little plaque.
So those are how planes change.
And if we follow the trail around here, it takes us to where they actually did the historic flights. Rock number 1, where the people are standing right now, you can see it. That's where he took off from the first flight. And then the one after that is the second flight, and the one after that is the third flight.
And the fourth one's all the way down there.
And the fourth one
It's all the way down there.
all the way down there. Is that where he landed?
Yeah.
852 feet. That's the farthest he made.
In the first four flights.
But again, his first flight was only 12 seconds long and 120 feet.
The second one was only 12 seconds long. You can see how they made it further.
There's the monument out in the background.
Walk all the way to the fourth thing, right?
Oh, Mommy, this
Yeah.
is why they chose them. When the help you.
So there's stone number 1 where he took off from the first time. The Wright brothers made 4 successful sustained powered flights the morning of December 17, 1903. The commemorative granite boulder and replica monorail mark the liftoff point of those 4 flights. The numbered markers, the terminating point.
Yeah, Jenny, this is the
Flight pattern thingy. Liftoff point.
Make sure you stand up fast.
So the liftoff point actually is that big boulder right there. That's the liftoff point.
For all
Yeah. So that big boulder is the liftoff point, and then flight 1 landed where the number 1 is, 2 landed where number 2 is, and 3 landed where number 3 is.
4 landed.
Yeah. Let's
Oh,
go
I
see.
think those are the hangers.
I think so. I think
On the thing it said hangers on it. What are hangers? Like where they keep the planes. Those
You gotta
must have
stay
been very
close to
small.
Dad because you're getting the drip.
Well, yeah, I'm trying.
You're getting all wet, Griff.
I know. My brand new sweatshirt.
Yeah. So this is replicas of the hangars. So you can see the monument out there on the hill. Here's the actual hangars replica. So that was the original hangar that they built in 1901, and then I guess he lived in a tent, and then eventually they moved into that one when they built this hangar, which is larger to accommodate larger wingspan. So from the hangars we're going to walk over to the boulder, which marks the spot where they took off on their 4 first flights. Here.
Importance of the birth of flight. 3,000 people from more than 40 nations witnessed the laying of the Wright brothers' monument cornerstone. The monument atop Big Kill Devil Hill is our nation's tribute to the brothers. The National Aeronautic Association dedicated the first flight boulder, marking the takeoff point of the first flights. Even today, more than 100 years since their achievement, people from all over the world visit this site to honor and remember the Wright brothers and find inspiration.
Look at it. Still here. It's only 25 years later, right? He's
Yeah.
still alive. That's how I can get it.
Let's go look at the boulder, Griff. So here's the boulder. The first successful flight of an airplane was made from this spot by Orville Wright on December 17th, 1903, in a machine designed and built by Wilbur Wright and Orville Wright. So let's take a walk down to the first landing spot, Griff. They took off from there and they landed 120 feet away, which isn't very far.
Isn't that 120 feet?
This is going to be 120 feet, it says. And there it is. The end of the first flight. 12 seconds. 120 feet.
I guess.
You guess?
It looks like this.
So from here, let's look back and see. There's where they took off from, where Mom and Tyson are at now.
I need to look back.
So, you can't do that?
That was
So no, I can't. It has to be like this.
But she was like 2 feet taller than me. Yeah. Doesn't go there anymore now. No, I don't think so.
Oh, there's the picture of the first plane.
They launched on a rail.
There it is. No wheels, huh? Oh yeah. Launched the launch rail and dolly.
Did you put a sweatshirt and pants on now?
Yes.
Tyson's so cold. He's got a sweatshirt and pants.
You big baby.
Alright, come on.
Oh, back on duty.
Back under the umbrella.
We're walking in for the day.
I know, we didn't get our 3 miles in today, so.
Gotta get our steps for the day up to the monument. Is that big?
All right, Griff? Oh, Big Kill Devil Hill.
I could tell up there.
When the Wright brothers were here, Big Kill Devil Hill in front of you was a massive sand dune. Thousands of times the brothers trekked up this and 3 nearby dunes to conduct glider experiments. Climbing the hill was a strenuous, deep, soft sand, caused every step up the slope to slip partway back down. The Wrights were also burdened with carrying their heavy glider up the hill for each flight. Their tireless efforts paid off as they mastered their flying skills and refined their flight controls.
So they did come up there.
Yeah, so they had to climb that over and over again, dragging up their stuff.
Oh yeah. Starting in 1929, workers planted grass to stabilize Big Kill Devil Hill so the Wright brothers monument could be built on it.
Oh, so this grass was planted for the monument. All right, let's go. Oh boy.
They also did a she's warranty over.
Come on, Grandpa, I'll ride horses with you. Ready? Go. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Good horse. I say the rainbow. Statue's supposed to be right down here.
Yeah.
See our motorhome.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, there it is. You're probably
Yeah. There's the monument.
Monuments. Where are our place?
That's a big monument, huh? It says the brothers Wilbur and Orville Wright conceived by genius. Achieved by dauntless resolution and unconquerable something. You can't read it all at once. There you go, unconquerable faith. There's stairs over here. Windy up here, huh?
Yeah. Imagine what it's like up there.
Yeah.
You'd fall off.
Now down there, that's the site of the first 4 flights. I don't know if you can see the boulders.
Oh, it's raining.
They're just to the left of the buildings down there that are the old hangars. There's a statue down there, I don't know if you can see it or not, of the first plane taking off at the airfield right down from here. We're going to drive down there and take a look at that next. Oh yeah? Think the wind will lift you right up?
Yeah. It lifted the umbrella.
So it'll be the first.
Oh wait.
The first airplane takeoff and the first human takeoff in the same place. How cool would that be? There's the ocean.
Daddy, people will think I'm a mutant flying through the air. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
All right, let's go look at the sculpture. "12 seconds that changed the world." After more than 4 years of hard work and experimentation, it only took the Wright brothers 12 seconds to change the world. On December 17th, 1903 at 10:35 a.m., Orville Wright made the world's first controlled, powered, heavier-than-air flight. The photograph that documented the Wright's success was taken by John T. Daniels,
Tice. Go on the sidewalk, bud.
a Kill Devil Hills life-saving station surfman who had never used a camera before. It was not until the Wright brothers returned from Dayton, Ohio, that they developed the photograph and saw for the first time flight captured on film.
Yeah, off the ground.
It must have been raining when they were trying to do it.
No, that's raining.
Let's take a walk and see. This sculpture is dedicated upon the Continental of the historic, dedicated upon the Continental of the historic first flight, December 17, 1903. Same thing over and over again. There's the monument too. Look at the monument from down here.
What?
Other plaques tell about the people from the town that came and helped them.
Oh yeah? There's our home for the next week and a half still.